4B, video yourself illustrating with a model why 9/3 is the same as 3 wholes. Alright guys, let's continue working on equivalent fractions, which means that two fractions are equal to one another. Sometimes they're expressed in different ways, but they still have the same meaning of both having the same value. So today we're going to learn about a fraction 9/3 and how it's equal to 3 wholes. And you might be thinking right now, 3 wholes? 3? Which can be represented by this. How could that equal this? Interesting. Let's continue. So since for this one, we have 3 wholes. And we have 3 total 1 wholes. 3 wholes can also be expressed as 3/1. This is because we can recall that the denominator tells us the amount to partition into. Also, we only use a whole since it is 1, and we thus don't have to partition it into anything. So if we were going to draw this, 1, our denominator of what to partition, and we're going to use circles, we are dividing it up by nothing. We're partitioning it by nothing because it's 1 and that's it. So since we have 3/1, we have 3 wholes, our also numerator tells us what we're going to shade in. So we have 3, but this is only shading in 1. We still would have 2 wholes left. So 2 wholes, as you can see, would be 2 more circles completely filled in. Thus, we have 1, 2, 3. 3/1 equal to 3 wholes. Now, let's go over to our 9/3. So for this, we're also going to be using the same method. We're going to draw a circle, except this time, our denominator is 3. So our denominator tells us what to partition our fraction in, what to partition into. So since it's 3, we're going to divide this circle into 3 equal parts. And we have our numerator, which is 9, tells us how much to shade in. So we're going to shade in 1, 2, 3. So now we already have 1 whole, but we've only shaded in 3. We still have 6/3 left. So now we're going to continue, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to draw 1 more circle, we're going to partition it into thirds, and we have 6. 1, 2, 3. So now we have 2 wholes, but we still now have 3/3. Thus, 3/3, as we've seen in our previous problems, is the same thing as 1 whole. So yet again, we're going to draw another circle, partition it into 3, as we've done with the other 2. 1, 2, 3 equal parts shaded in, and now we have 1, 2, 3, all shaded in, all 3 parts, and 3. So thus, 3 wholes is the same thing as 9/3. They are equivalent fractions.